Dang. You think we can engine swap the CVO with that? What up, Block fam? Welcome to the episode. Today is starting out very slowly. We're running out of steam. I can totally see why Jess wanted to just bomb it the rest of the way. Day 4 of being on the road?
4 or 5.
4 or 5.
245, I don't know.
Yeah. Definitely running out of steam. So we got all of our stuff packed up, bikes down there waiting. You will notice that there is a trash can on the nightstand by the bed. Why is that there, Amanda?
I don't know.
Tequila. When in San Antonio, I guess. All right, so we're packed, ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some layers, and we're gonna go pack the bikes. Keys for you.
There you go.
Let's go. Didn't escape Bucky's without getting bucked up. Of course, we had to get something. She's using it to strap to the bag so that she has more, she can lean back against it. So here we are with a little Bucky.
Hell yeah.
There he is, your little passenger.
Oh, Bucky.
Jess would hate this stop. Thank God she's not with us anymore. All right, back on the road. What about the wind?
It's pretty brutal. Today it's pretty brutal. I kept trying to wave to the cows and I couldn't. It was like, eh.
You see that one part of the cow, like cows on both sides, and I wave
Yeah.
both at the same time. Yeah, the wind today is rough. So we're pretty much Bucky's hopping. I think this is Katy, Texas, right? Just outside Houston. Jess, who did the Iron Butt, said to take the HOV lane through Houston and it'll save us like an hour and a half.
She just got to Louisiana just now, and that was 5 hours from the last time we talked to her.
So we're making pretty good time though. Like our ETA says like 3 something. So yeah, we're not in like a huge hurry. So I'll get some food here, hug Bucky.
Again.
Again. Back on the road, so let's go back.
Like, you know my love language.
Bucky's like, I didn't sign up for this.
Look at a big Bucky. It's like a Bucky nugget.
What are you excited about again?
When I can get home and shower and put nice clothes on and feel human again.
Nice clothes on. You mean not wear overalls and multiple layers, and I feel like MC Hammer right now in these f***ing pants. Can't touch this. Yeah, the discomforts of the road. It's not all f***ing glamorous and shit like people make it. Like we're literally eating on a curb right now.
It does make you kind of laugh because, like, I always think about, like, we love to ride. It's still f***ing hard.
First time having Bucky's fudge. Pretty good.
Yeah?
Diabetes for sure.
Ooh. Oh, good though.
Yeah.
It's airy.
All right, back on the road. This was her idea. Pit stop on the way. About an hour and 52 out. A little like 120, 130 miles. This is our last stop before we make it to the destination. Figured stop and have a coffee break.
I'm getting a massage in New Orleans.
Didn't want to film at dinner, but this is a memorable moment. We took an Uber to Albertsons, picked up ice cream.
She was great. Shout out Roxana.
Yep. And now we're here. And didn't feel like filming. See you tomorrow. Good night. We zoom out on ice cream. We zoom in the next morning on empty bowls of food. All we do is eat. What did Jess say? We're eating away our way across.
Eating through Texas. Yeah. Eating our way across America.
Oh, I like this little. Like the little Mardi Gras thing, perfectly around you. It's day 937. We're trying to make it to Destin today. We're gonna go through Baton Rouge, take a picture of something.
Song of the River. It's just to say we were there.
Looks like the Chicago bean thing, but it's like archy and it looks like a portal. So we'll take a picture there, grab some coffee, continue on the road. We're both ready to be home. She even said she would gladly ride on the back.
Allegedly.
Let's get on the road. Coming out to wet bikes. Skies are a little overcast, cloudy, but we should have clear skies for the most part. Bucky, what are you doing there?
He's running.
Get back on the bike. It's funny.
I'm going with Bucky.
It's like looking down and seeing him there. So one thing that we were talking about real quick just before we forget about it is there's probably going to be some people in the comment section talking about, oh, you're going to all these places, you should stop staying at Holiday Inns and chain hotels and stuff. But we tried to stay at an Airbnb on the second night. Pro of like Holiday Inns and whatnot, right off the interstate, breakfast included, Wi-Fi, predictably comfortable beds. Like the Airbnb that we stayed at, like
well, the first time we stayed. Well, yeah, the first time we stayed at, they always put like their cheapest furniture there because it's a rental. So the sofas and the beds were super uncomfortable. They don't have like toiletries, like shower stuff. You have to clean up after yourself, like. Yeah.
Like you literally have to strip the beds and take everything, put it in the laundry room or like in the wash and hit start. And they also make you bag any of the trash and put it in.
And then you have to pay a cleaning fee on top of it.
Yeah, like how the f does that work?
So we were paying more money to be less comfortable.
Yeah.
So when you've been riding all day, you just want to go to bed.
Yeah. Airbnbs don't make sense anymore with like the cleaning fees and like the lack of stuff that you get for the cost. It's cheaper and way more convenient to just stay at a hotel. So that's why we've been doing it. On the road to
the Song of the River in Baton Rouge for coffee.
Baton Rouge, Song of the River.
And then we don't know.
Hopefully Destin. We'll see. Welcome to Baton Rouge. There's the Song of the Ocean, Sing of the River. What the fuck is it?
Song of the River.
Song of the River.
I think the heart of the ocean is that necklace in Titanic.
Yeah.
It's been 84 years.
Yeah. Coffee. So we're going to get coffee. Cheers. Clink. Mississippi Riverfront, downtown Baton Rouge. All right. The crown of the river. I think I've said it wrong every single time.
Mississippi.
Oh, that sounds pretty good, actually. Not gonna come touch it? The gross water of the Mississippi. If we touch it, time to go.
Yeah, right? Baton Rouge.
The beignets, they are not ready. I would like another piece of toast, please.
My friend's from Pink Panther, but he's like, a hamburger.
I would like to buy a burger.
Let's get a picture with this
Aye, aye, Captain.
sapphire of the river.
Put your arms behind your back.
Bucky, hope you enjoyed Baton Rouge. Yeah, guys, this was awesome. I don't know why he has the voice of Mickey Mouse. What voice would Bucky have?
Christopher Walken.
I like Christopher Walken's voice, yes.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
Pit stop before Destin. We're here in front of the gem of the ocean. Just continuing it. Joking. This is a battleship. It's not a gem. Dummies. It's a battleship, guys. Come on. It's the USS Alabama, I think. Let's go read a sign. They'll know way better than I do. Yep, USS Alabama. We're right.
They have a sticker that says Beaver Believer, and it's Bucky. Oh, hi.
Dang. You think we can engine swap the CVO with that? I think it'll fit.
I'm a Beaver Believer. I think Beaver Bucky is so fun.
That looks like a vintage bumper sticker. Look at that, it's just seen some things. Rescue helicopter's a little bent out of shape. Whoa. What a hole.
What a hole.
Oh, you are just precious. She's bad. She'll be about 13 weeks now, so
Oh.
maybe she won't be giant.
Super sweet dog story. You want to tell that story real quick? How they came across the dog?
They're from Canada and they're traveling down south, and they were going through Texas and they went through Oklahoma, and their dog passed away in September, October time, and so they just happened to cross this Humane Society post with her, so they picked her up. Now they're heading to Florida.
They've had her for 5 days, and now they're headed down to Key West, and they started in Canada, so they've gone way further than we have.
We thought you were cool.
In a car and a camper though, a little different, but they picked up a puppy along the way. That's super cute. Oh, I miss our puppies.
So we're gonna go do that now.
Yeah. So we're just gonna ride through the night, because all of a sudden Amanda has better night vision whenever she's motivated to go see dogs. And welcome to the next Holiday Inn Express in Destin Beach. Beautiful ride in. Getting dark though, so we'll check the beach in the morning. We're perfectly halfway. Perfectly halfway between where we left. Where were we this morning? Just outside Lafayette. So between like Lafayette and Orlando, this is like almost the perfect halfway mark. New room. Bucky made it. He's happy to be warm. Bucky's is somehow integrated into this series of videos. Like, not sponsored, but Bucky's, if you want to fucking sponsor us, what up? So we'll see you guys tomorrow for the final trip out. Good morning. But is it though? Super ready to be home. Ate breakfast. You guys know what that looks like because we've been doing it for the last week. How you feeling?
Rough. Really rough.
So she didn't get enough electrolytes yesterday because, you know, being on the road, we don't like drink a lot because you don't want to have to stop and use the bathroom a bunch.
I have a heart condition that's like a fainting goat, and that happened pretty frequently last night. So I'm feeling a little rough today.
So we had to get her up on her electrolytes. Luckily, this location, there's a gas station across the street. So I ran across the street, got some Gatorade, coffee. It's hitting good this morning, but we're definitely looking forward to being home. How are you forgetting these?
No, I remember them.
You want to take this? That's a big hit. One for Bucky. Onto the bikes. You got this, love. You and Bucky. Summon the power of Bucky. We're at U-Haul. We got a truck. Big old 20-footer berth over here. We got it for Bucky because he needs more room. There you go, Bucky. Now you guys will notice the motorcycle.
I almost made it. I have a heart condition where when my body gets under a lot of stress, like if I get really sick or really scared or really excited or whatever, heightened emotions or physical ailments, that I pass out and I faint a lot. So last night we got to the hotel and my body just kind of shut down. I fainted a lot. I couldn't function. I was shaking really bad. It was
Had
that
to
one.
run across the street to the convenience store, get some electrolytes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was touch and go.
Scared me a little bit, which it happens a lot to me, but that one was pretty bad. So this morning, getting back on the road, I was like, I got this. I can chug through. And we got a couple hours on the road, and I kept feeling like I was gonna faint again. And my eyes were closing and opening, and my body was just not doing well. I was shaking. So, you know, I made it across country to Florida. I'm not mad at myself, but with just a couple hours to go, I did know it was a lot safer to pull over and trailer it.
For sure. Las Vegas to Tallahassee, road across the US, and smarter to acknowledge that you're not feeling the best, and rather than try to tough it out and push through, because if you do and then, you know, you were to faint or pass out like on the bike, like that would be devastating.
That's
like,
where, yeah, like, and you know, of all people, that I'm the toughest critic possible on myself, so I always want to be the best, you know, the baddest, I can do it. And I really had to think about it this time, because I was starting to get scared. I wasn't all there, and yeah, so.
It's better to own up to it than try to push through and something bad happen. If you're not comfortable, that takes away your confidence. No confidence takes away like the ability to enjoy it.
Well, yeah, we did this to have fun, and we love to ride, and I love to ride, and so I wanted to ride cross country. I'm really proud of myself that I made it that far. I had a really good trip. I'm only a couple hours from home, so I'm
from the doggos.
From the dogs, so I'm okay. But yeah, it's taught me something that I need to be a little more gentle on myself. I need to take care of myself a little bit more, but also have more grace when stuff does happen. So
I agree.
You know, I'm not.
You are too damn hard on yourself.
I really am. Yeah. So fuck it. Bucky got a trailer.
I want to say I'm proud of you. Yeah. All those miles. It's a lot of miles.
All day, every day,
yeah.
And it was a blast. It was. But like we said the other day, I think I'd rather go really fast for shorter distances.
Yeah. Good job. Check it out, that is trip B. I've been resetting that like every time we fill up. That's the farthest we've gotten, or I've gotten with trip B, basically like between tanks. Had it down So like touching the red on the fuel gauge, had I kept going a little more, would have hit 300 miles. The reason I haven't been able to do that previously is because we've been riding with a Softail, smaller tank. So it was cool to be able to like basically stretch its legs and get through almost a whole tank on this thing. Man, I was just honestly ready to keep going. So anyways, this should be the final stretch. Let's get to it. Oh my God. Hello, puppies. Outside. Outside. She hates it already. All right, so welcome to the end of the trip. So what are y'all's overall thoughts on the trip?
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's very noisy. I don't know why we're filming out here, but it is what it is. My final thoughts, I'll keep it short. I loved it. That's the kind of riding that I really truly enjoy doing. I was in my element. The bike was handling wonderful. And my only regret is I didn't get to stop and see more of the country. But as I mentioned in my videos over on my channel, it's early February, freezing cold, the sun goes down at 6 o'clock, and half of the things that would have been amazing to see were up in elevation and shut down. We wanted to go to the Grand Canyon, couldn't go to the Grand Canyon. That's what I mean, like a lot of the really cool things that we could have seen.
USA Road Trip Round 2.
USA Road Trip Round 2?
We'll definitely be doing like, well, especially since we're in touch with Eagle Rider now. Big shout out to Eagle Rider for this one as well. Really appreciate you guys helping us out. Is that a street sweeper?
Yes, take it away.
It's back.
Are we really gonna film with the street sweeper? We go somewhere. That was my thoughts. Do it again in a heartbeat. Had an amazing time. Even though we were bombing it down an interstate the entire way, again, that's the kind of riding I actually enjoy because I like getting from point A to point B and doing it on a motorcycle that has a large gas tank, a comfortable seat, enough power to get up and around and go over 80 miles an hour the whole time. It was wonderful. Highly recommend avoiding rain by riding across the country.
I had a wonderful time. Jess has a different riding style than me. I don't always love to just keep going and going. My ADD kicks in pretty fast. It was challenging at times for me just because of the heritage itself had enough power. It was super fun. Wasn't the most comfortable all the time. Cruise control didn't work all the time. We got to see the last couple days, got to see the country, but I agree with Jess. You want to actually stop. Like San Antonio, stop for a whole day, enjoy it. But overall, I would do it again.
Highs, lows.
I really did like the challenge of it. I think that's where I was living for it. Was like every day, it's like you wake up, you get ready, and you're like, it's cold, I don't want to do this. And then once you're on the bike and moving, those endorphins really kick in. And like that was probably the best part of every single day, was like within the first 30 miles for me. I loved it. And then the lows were obviously my bike wasn't properly set up for the heated gear. So when I did the Iron Butt Challenge and the Saddle Sore 1000, I accidentally blew a fuse on it because my gear was plugged into where the battery tender is supposed to be plugged in. So long story short, I didn't have the tools to take off my seat in the trip because I flew there. So I found the ports to the heated gear now, and it's going to be a much more enjoyable ride now that I can plug in and ride accordingly with proper gear.
That first 30 miles, it's like, you know, after the first couple days, like getting up and then gearing up and then getting on the bike, it was like, like, God, we got to get back on a motorcycle because we just did, you know, 1,500 miles or something. But you get on it and you're like, you get this feeling of like, hell yeah, like back on it.
The highs were hard. It was like every day. Like I had a great time every day. I think San Antonio was my high though. The ducks, feeding the ducks. Low would be when I got sick at the end and I couldn't go through. That sucks. But we got through it. I was super close, got a U-Haul, jammed out the last 300 miles.
Yeah, high, I think San Antonio for sure. It was awesome. You know, being on the Riverwalk. I really wish we had the opportunity or the time to do more of that along the way. We had to get back by a certain deadline because of our dogs, and we actually got an extension by like 2 days. Definitely wish we had more time but that just seems to be the recurring theme of life, right? Definitely would like to plan a trip around, instead of 10, maybe just hit like across 20.
I-40 would have been amazing, but literally just the difference in temperature between Route 40 versus
massive.
I-10 was insane.
Yeah, even between 20 and 10. So like our route on 10, you know, would clear for the most part. I think through Houston it was talking about maybe a little bit of a flood warning, but we didn't see any rain or anything, which was good. But 20, there was freeze warnings, which is literally like, it's not that much more north. Like the interstates go through the same states. It's just like, you know, northern versus southern, like Texas even. That's the whole reason, like whenever you had said instead of riding to LA, ride to Orlando, back to Orlando, and I was like, hell yeah, because one, the weather was going to be cold already, so we already needed heated gear, but then you add rain into that mix, it was going to be miserable. Yeah. Well, for the CVO ST Road Glide, I can say Harley-Davidson definitely did an amazing job. I'm going to be doing like that more detailed test ride, long-term, like long mileage review of it, but I mean, I can tell you right now, like, is it one of those bikes that I would buy? 100% if I could. Be sure to go give her 2 wheels a follow. Check out her edits and interpretations of the trip. You want people to go follow you?
Bobber and the Dane. Or Blockhead.
And if you guys want to follow me, I actually started a personal page now, so you guys can follow at John X Block.
Wait, what's your name?
name's John?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Your name is John? How unoriginal. How dare you? No, I'm kidding.
And that's why people call me Block, because there's too many Johns. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have enjoyed this series of videos. We're definitely going to put them all together in one long movie, so if you watch the full movie version, hope you enjoyed the full movie. If you guys aren't subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Hit the bell icon while you're over there so it sends you notifications of future uploads. Hit the like, leave a comment, share, tell your mom, tell your dad. Until next time, ride safe, stay vigilant. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
My ears just popped. Like the first time in months. I'm like, oh, I hear.
Still recovering from the film.